Okay, I don't think there's anything else to look at here, so let's go in the trolley. So I just have to remember about 4 p.m. to go back and see the kid. So why don't we head into, like, where am I right now? Am I, like, downtown part of it? Let's go to the fun district. Or unsavory. Oh, I guess the fun district is where I am. And this takes like 15 minutes to get there. Hey, buddy. Your good old guide here. I just wanted to warn you, in a city so big, there are bound to be parts of town that they're a little seedy. I'm talking seedy tough guys. Seedy tough guys who eat the seeds of things who without spitting them out onto a napkin politely. So just be careful. Don't go clicking around in back alleys or anything. You never know what you might find. Okay. You mean this? Oh, you actually do get to go to a back alley. Hey, what are you looking at? Are you trying to listen to our exceedingly private rooftop conversation? Beat it, creep. We're not even talking about anything interesting. Move on. Definitely nothing interesting, just extremely boring things. Yeah, in fact, we're not even talking. We're just sitting up here in silence. Our mouths are only moving to aerate our gums. Yeah, we just care a lot about our oral hygiene, so buzz off. We're definitely not talking about the juicy details of Slasher here's hilariously disastrous love life, so beat it. Yeah. Hey. He's a good guy. He's just not so good at the romance thing, you see? Eric? First date at the sporting goods store. I needed sneakers. And he was running half an hour late. Because I didn't have the sneakers. Still, she had an okay time. She ate his phone in front of him, so she was sure he didn't have her number. Poor Slasher. Was there... Oh. Very adult bar. That doesn't seem suspicious. Scram, vamos. What about you guys? I say you there, vagrant. Brother, I don't think they're a vagrant. They got that suit on. Perhaps a hobo king? You may be right, sister. You there, hobo king. Come here a moment. Honestly, brother, what were you even doing in this filthy part of town? Even breathing the air outside of this seedy watering hole is making my scales lose their highly regarded luster. I agree, sister, but you know as well as I that we had to find an unbiased bonehead for our beneficiary. So anyone at the estate was out. Besides, you know how weary I grow of literally everyone we know in the whole world. Shall we talk to this stranger with the briefcase, then? Yes, as long as it's not someone that gives me the dreadful horror of being known. So what, they don't like to be famous? Brother, this nobody doesn't seem to be aware of who we are. Indeed, sister. Perhaps with that pinstripe style, they spent the last 30 or so years locked in a storage closet, with their fingers in their ears, and their other fingers in their eyes, and fingers yet still in their nose. Obviously, since I released that perfume this year. Obviously. I am Princess Valentino, heir to the Valentino fortune. And this is my brother, Prince Valentino. He is also the heir, since we're twins. I'm the evil twin. They couldn't test for that gene, and you know it, Prince. pet? Why, he's our second cousin. That's like a cousin, but thankfully a little more removed from our gene pool. The amount of DNA shared between us is blessedly on the shallow side, much like your personality, sister. Oh, Prince, you're such a cut-up. Much like how I cut up your invitation to the Met Gala this year and fed it to the cat. What? But the theme this year was the Monopoly mascot. And you know Mittens the Third is on a strict diet for her failing kidneys. Also, why am I doing this in a kind of a princely British accent? They're definitely New Yorkan. Well now, you're going to have to be more specific. I attend a lot of events, you know. Balls, galas, exhibitions, Prince's unfortunate performance art shows. If you are speaking of last week when I walked the runway for Gil's fashion fishery rubber pants for moist alligators, I'll have you know I got a write-up in the magazine spread for highlights for children. Anyway, if you're talking about tonight, we have no qualms spilling the whole secret to you. That is, if only you do us the smallest favors. And what would that be? You see, our beloved daddy passed away just recently from poison-related complications. You know, the natural way. We're splitting up our shared inheritance, but we could really use a mediator. And someone to protect my beautiful face from dear sister's punches. It's true, I punch super duper hard. If only we had some help dividing up Daddy's precious possessions. I'm sure we could tell you the information you seek. So, will you help us, or do you have Hobo King duties to attend to? Well, like I have no choice. Split the perks between these jerks. I'll play your little game. Use the checklist to assign an item to each of the Valentino twins. You can't leave until both twins are happy, so pay attention to the indicator bar. Okay. It was probably from some of the stuff that they talked about during the conversation. Well, let's get on with this. Daddy's not getting any more alive. I'm already bored. Okay. Mink stole. Well, maybe probably the sports car will go to him. Pass. I'm already the fastest guy in ANYC if you check my online dating profile reviews. Well, that's probably not good. Well, my several phones could use a car. Oh, I see. Okay. Then what the hell's a mink stole? I simply couldn't. My conscience wouldn't allow it. It clashes terribly with everything I own, and I'd be up all night worrying about it. Alright. Ooh, cozy. Just the kind of thing I like. Warm and made through the suffering of another. Oh boy. What about a hat? Father's secret society hat. I'd wondered if it had been lost after the SWAT raids. Why does it have an eye? Alright, so what about the cash? You probably want it. Ah, Father's beloved cartoonish sack of money. It reminds me so much of him. Cold, hard, and beneath my flippers. Well, maybe she would want the urn. I hear the ashes are replacing charcoal as the new go-to face mask for keeping scales glossy. Oh boy. Parrot? No. This creature is vile. All it does is yell about sports teams and say, "Help, I'm being poisoned!" Oh, but that does make me wistful about dear daddy. Alright, so you give that to her. Bernard! I spent hours training him to eat $50 bills in front of our governess as he cried. Sweet childhood memories. Wow, these are some asshole people. Well, since I heard about the art show, you like the painting. This'll be more of a masterpiece if it depicted something important, like me. Or perhaps me. Okay. The blade? I remember how Mumsy and Daddy would let us swing these around in front yard whenever we get solicitors. Those were happy times. Maybe not that. The great-grandmother's Claymore's rightful place is with me in my penthouse. Or possibly in my ex-boyfriend Blake, the house music DJ. You mean Drake? Oh boy. I mean, he had it coming. Crystal Orb, probably belongs to him. Mother is rather into these types of things as well. You might say ironic mysticism runs in the family, like bloodlust or beautiful knees. Okay. Photo? A signed photo of the president. To be rather straight with you, I didn't vote for him, or that gold chain. It's a photo of Trump, isn't it? Well, it's a conversation piece, I suppose. At least they know one thing. They didn't want to vote for him. I mean, they wouldn't give you hints before, but I think it's just taking guesses. She would probably like the wine. Oh no, really? This really brings back memories. Remember when we walled up tipsy cousin Cleo in the wine cellar after luring her in with a promise of an even finer vintage? Oh, how we laughed. There's some really aged wine. A fine vintage from the year I was born. Daddy was saving it for when I became an admirable member of society. Good thing he died and I can just take it. What a piece of shit these guys are. This would be smashing with great-grandmother's Claymore, literally. That is true. Now it's the vinyl. Well, it's gotta be her. These are mostly compilations of Halloween sound effects and screams, so yes, please give this to me. That is my... That would be, like, the girl I'm searching for, like, a love for Halloween. Mostly just sound effects of, like, spooky sounds and ambience. Well, that was something. I pretty much went shopping with these two. That's all of Daddy's things, and I feel quite pleased with my haul. And me as well. Why, I'm in such a good mood, I'm almost feeling feelings again. Seriously, brother, how pedestrian. I know, please don't tell any of the servants. They'll start asking me for silver dollars or whatever they eat these days. I guess we should thank you, Pinstripes, and tell you what you want to know about the event. But we won't. Your reward is our smiling snoots. Now get out of our car before we ring the police. I mean, at this rate, you probably just disown these two into the family. No wonder they're second cousin. No wonder they're second cousins. Hey, you got a light? No, not for my cigarettes. I meant in general. It's kind of dark out of you, and I've got a spooky ghost allergy. You ain't see any, right? No. Hey, if you want to get in the pub, you gotta have to cough up an ID. Or anything, really. Coughing up stuff is generally an adult thing. Getting older ain't glamorous. Oh god, tell me about it. I would even have to say this now, like I still have that tiny bald spot at the back of my head. And I have way too many wrinkles on my forehead after all the stress and anxiety. It ain't glamorous. And also the hair design. I think I've had it combed back so much that it's a hairstyle, but like it's not something that I like. I'm being like self-doubting of myself. The other night, I coughed up something that was shaped just like the state of Arizona. I tried to show Slasher, but he wouldn't even look. 'Cause that's gross, Rawl. Quit smoking, you dingus. Yeah, quit smoking, stupid. It even had the Grand Canyon in it. Oh my god. Gotta waddle before... Oh. Looks like you gotta waddle before you go. Anything else to click? What about the car? Oh, the sewer. Yeah. They were just talking about sewer rats on the phone. What about you? Hey, man. You got any change for novelty tie-dye apparel? Wow, Star Child. I can, like, feel your energy from over here. I'd say it's what's harshing my whole thing right now. But the truth is, I free-cycled some really gnarly bagels for lunch today out of the dumpster behind the furniture store. My mellow has been thoroughly pre-harshed. Huh? Why would there be bagels in the dumpster of a furniture store? It's an IKEA, for crying out loud. Oh, throw pillows. Bummer. Listen, who among us hasn't woken up at noon in a van under a blanket felted equally from Strangerland and candy wrappers? It's no wonder I got into the wrong dumpster. If anything, it's fate. Please tell me you're not part of the family. I'm Aiden. It's totally chill to meet you.com.org. I sorta knew someone would seek me out today. I'm like a bit of a clairvoyant according to some sub-forums I visit online. Plus, I own a somewhat unsettling amount of powerful crystals. Their potent energies course through me to my inner core. Which is great since I spent the last of my dosh on some suspiciously expensive crystals. And my inner core is super starving, man. Oh yeah. You can say that again. You can see the incense, you can see the origami. Oh no, those are the crystals. I thought that was origami. Did you say Pat? He's a pretty cool guy. Kind of dresses like a preschooler though, if I'm being realsies. My little sister Lizzie is dating his cousin, so I guess you could say we're kinda like family. You can say anything to strangers, really. No one could stop you. Tonight? Oh dude, I'm sorry. I really can't tell you much. I've been sworn to secrecy. Well, unless you play a little game. I could actually, like, probably tell you a few things if you do me a solid first. You see those suspiciously expensive crystals I mentioned earlier? Well, those little mamas were also suspiciously powerful. From just 3 nights of holding them, even when I had to get up to do pee, I feel mystically charged enough to access my innermost self. But in my tireless questing through the crystal concentration arts, I just don't have the time to shower. Or dust my pewter miniatures. Besides, bathing is a way for the man to keep us down. You should be sliding across the floor on an oil slick of your own creation, like nature intended. Please don't tell me I have to slide in my own piss. My aromatic scent keeps away a lot of unwanted company, like solicitors and my father, but it invited others. I'm talking about flies. These little buzzing buzzkills keep harshing my mellow. They're making it impossible for me to concentrate on my inner lights to do it inner right, if you know what I mean. If you could just swat them away from me while I'm getting my meditation on, I'd be happy to do you a solid in return. So will you be my spotter swatter? Oh boy, slap a fly from an icky guy. Sure, I'll play your game. Click on flies and hornets to attack with a fly swatter. Hornets take extra hits. Don't swat the butterflies. Okay. Alright, see, Dad? I do have friends. Hiya. Hiya. Hi. Here. Oh dear. There actually is so many flies. Holy. Yeah. It's happening. The subforms were right. I have to keep going. Uh-oh. Oh, sorry. Oh, jeez. Okay, I get... Oh, Jesus, I did... No! Are you kidding me? Are you shitting me? That was a lot harder than I thought. Did I just have to, like, spam that? Uh-oh. I think I made it worse. Literally a monument of his own hubris, Aiden sits before you as still as a statue. Because he is one of those now, apparently. You reflect on how crystals are nothing to be trifled with, as well as how they're really cool. As you inspect Aiden's soapstone exterior, you note the still lingering smell of buddy couch cushions and patchouli. Perhaps he is still in there after all. Oat 7. I can't believe I messed him up. There's no shot I actually killed him. Maybe I should take him back in the alley. Oh. Maybe another time. Okay, so I murdered a man, I guess. I didn't know what was going on. Or I definitely knew what was going on. I didn't think it was going to be that sensitive to make mistakes. Well, why don't we check out this very adult-looking bar? And I'm sure nothing is going to happen here. Or nothing bad's going to happen here. Oh, I'd just take my mind off of killing a dude. Oh, hey. Didn't see you from down there. Is this Flats? Flats the Flounder? Can you move about 2 centimeters to the right? The placement of my eyes is particularly wacky. I'm waiting for a call, but my phone has been pretty dinked up lately. I wonder if it will even come in. Maybe I should ask the bartender to use the phone here. Ugh, that's not gonna work since I stored the number I need here. In my broken phone. How did anyone even get by before modern cell phone technology? How did they send each other messages or watch videos about people drinking a gallon of milk and then throwing up? I guess I'll just have to write letters now and film myself barfing on VHS. At least they recognize it. Just like the Pilgrims would have. Who the fuck are you calling a pilgrim? Folks call me Tall Jared. I don't really get it though. Honestly, I'm not even the tallest Jared that I personally know. Yeah, let that info sink in for a while. I could see your imagination running wild in your extremely visible eyes. I mean, it's probably a big family. Pat the Alligator? That's my little cousin. All my cousins are little to me, even the older ones. Pat, however, is particularly small. Maybe that's why he's so skittish? A guy that tiny could slip into a crack any time or get lost in a medium-sized mouse hole. Like a borrower or something. Oh, you're going to that too? I'd tell you more about it, but... The sad truth is, I jotted down all the deets in my phone here, but that dang thing has been on the fritz for over a week now. Should I fix it for you? Ever since I got back from that ghastly Mansions of the Rich and Dead tour I did on my vacation. What's really ghastly is the distribution of wealth among the populace. And the dedulous. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My phone is my life. Literally. I don't have a rich inner existence or anything. It's mostly all saved on here in the form of a dream journal and pictures of good breakfasts I've had. I don't know how much of a tech person you are, but do you think you could take a look? Ghost in the cell. His phone is on the fritz. It's super the pits. I'll play your little game. Am I a little bit of a tech wizard when it comes to phones? There's something fishy about Tall Jared's flip phone. Investigate his apps and files to find the source of the mysterious malfunctions. Okay. Let us see. It went on the fritz a couple weeks ago when I was on vacation. Can you fix whatever's wrong? My phone is my lifeline to everyone else. Sometimes Tall Jared is too tall to hear the voices down there. Alright, let's see. Noties? Oh wow, just warning you, some of my noties are pretty personal. Hey, I write about game ideas. I even write about groceries. What about this? What about this note? I'm not working on a video game. I just thought these would be some cool ideas for some. Spooky game about 3 kids in a bad summer camp. That would probably be like Friday the 13th, the game. A cute game about a sweet knight who gets to escort 4 hot princesses down a mountain. Is that Castle Crashers? A silly mystery game about alligators in the city. Too much work. I don't even know what game that is. A dramatic game about mecha pilots fighting over the fate of humanity and kissing. Guess nothing unusual here. Is it too late to check if there's embarrassing stuff in my noties? It's probably too late. That's fine. You're fine. 3 kinds of muffins and good breakfast? Tall Jared, you're getting greedy. Greedy for breakfast. What do you got? Crisp Riceys, large ham, blueberry, branberry, and bug acai muffins. Paper towels, cleaning spray, dirtying spray. Good breakfast. Sandwich bread, peep nut bubber, bubber, and small ham. Can I click on good breakfast? What about your dream journal? I don't remember dreaming about being hungry. Did I write that? I was in the woods and I was running on all 4s and there was a monster chasing me. I'm at school and everyone is making fun of me because I forgot all math. I am hungry. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and accept my father as looking back at me. He turns into sand and now I'm holding 2 hams. Huh? I have fish hands and it's the best dream ever. This would feel like John's dream journal. Oh. See? I told you my phone was acting up. Huh. Okay. Unable to add new notes. Please contact customer support. I can't, like, type anything in. I used to be proud of how much I could remember, but now it's like, might as well write down on the little computer I carry around with me everywhere I go. Well, let's look at the video time. When I get really stressed, I watch soothing videos. It calms me. Like, bubble popping? Can I? Oh. I started watching one when my phone started acting weird. Do you think it's related? Alligator sensory meridian response. Hi, wow, thanks for watching my channel. Sorry I didn't upload last week. I just really... I can't really click on anything. This is the 3rd train schedule app I've tried, but I'm still late all the time. Okay. It says soon. When train? Soon. I can't, like, solve this puzzle. Pictures. You're gonna look through my photos? Should I? Okay, no, I'm sure there's nothing too embarrassing in there. And that's my little sib, Joni. I caught them on candid camera.